Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are back in Soulstone Survivors. We have another beginner build for you, but this time it is on the Beastmaster, and I really want to try and push myself quite a lot, and we're gonna go and start on absolutely 0 prestige, so level 1 Beastmaster, and I'm gonna try and beat Curse 7 with a build with nothing else but the original weapon. So the idea for this build is going to be running Cobra Totem. They are very strong with Shockwave Totem, and then playing around Slam as a build. So we're going to run Demolish, Thunderclap, as well as Shockwave with Shockwave Totem and Cobra Totem. And then whatever 6th skill we want, we're probably looking for Acid Rain, Bunnies, or Blade Storm. So let's get straight into it. The runes we're using are Skill Inclination Slam, so we can get the Slam skills faster. Weapon Expert, so we start with Cobra Totem. Unconventional start for the free rerolls, as well as a beginning weapon change. Multicast Mastery, Critical Mastery, Executioner, and Synchrony. Now the reason we go Synchrony is because we are playing a themed build, so we are going to have a lot of Slam skills, so it just makes sense to kind of go with Slam and run with it and try and get as much damage from Synchrony as possible. The only other one to go for would have been Focus Fire right now, and it's not really that fantastic in terms of losing the area of effect, especially since we don't have a lot of the skill tree unlocked. Now the reason I'm actually doing Beastmaster today is because there is a rune that you unlock in his skill tree called Versatile Strength. Now Versatile Strength is probably one of the strongest runes in the game in terms of damage and how easy it is to get the damage it can get. So that's why we want it, that's why we're playing the Beastmaster, and that's why I recommend everyone level the Beastmaster and get that rune. I mean, if you've seen all of my videos, you'll notice that every single time I run a video, or one of those insane videos, or builds, we will have a Versatile Strength, Multicast Mastery, and Crit Mastery as a staple for absolutely any build. So there's a reason for that, and we need to try and get that going from the Beastmaster, because he's the one who unlocks it. So there's a bit of a reason behind doing him today as the character of choice, but then there's also the fact that he is a strong character, one of the few characters that can do Curse 7 at 1 prestige, and we hopefully going to successfully do this. If we don't, unfortunately there's no way to turn this back, so we gotta win. I don't have a choice here. Okay. Again, looking for Slam skills. Luckily we've got all of the rerolls. Grab the Laugh, because that's always helpful. Grab ourselves the Touch of Ice, although I really want that damage over there. There's the Blade Storm, so we will grab it, and then we can grab a little reduction to cast frequency over there. Fantastic. And that mana over there giving us a lot of XP. Fantastic. Cast frequency on Thunderclap, and we got the Shockwave as well. Now just keep in mind that when you do play this build, area of effect is very important, but also if you do play it on full graphics, sometimes the skills, especially the Slam skills, can get really hectic. So if you are struggling to hit things or dodge things, do keep in mind to just turn down your visibility, so that you are able to kind of sort all of that out and not have to worry too much about it. However, we do have to worry a little bit, because as you can see, these silly creatures are causing us a bit of problem, especially that Death Knight over there. So grabbing ourselves another dodge would be fantastic. As you can see, we've got our first boss start. Not doing too few damage, it's actually a decent amount of damage coming out. I don't know how that fireball from the fire or Gammoth hit us over there, because we were actually out of the range, or the reticle, or whatever you want to call them, the reticle, and it still landed up hitting us, which is a bit weird. It shouldn't have. But we need a bit of movement speed. We are very slow, so we're going to work on that now for a little bit whenever we see it. Summons have a lot of damage already, so we don't really have to worry about buffing our damage too much just yet. I think getting our survivability down will be very, very handy, and we should be a-okay from there as long as we can survive and dodge everything. I think our skills are going to do enough to sort out the rest for us. So we're going to grab the area of effect there. Area of effect of static is going to be fantastic as well, and we should have actually picked up the movement speed there, and somehow I think we got a lucky block off there because we never took damage from the Fallen Knight's shield bash over there, which we should have actually been hit from. So very interesting to see that. Sometimes you're just really lucky, you'll look like you've been hit, but it turns out that it is just because the you actually blocked the damage instead of, you know, one of these lucky blocks over there, which you know, you should have actually been hit, but because the game loves you and you got good RNG, you rolled a block on that hit, which is actually really life-saving. As you can see, it really did do us a good service over there. We're just going to double dodge over there just to get away from the fire giant. Man, this is actually a hectic one. I don't like when you fight Gameth and the Eternal Knight at the same time, because they both got those area attacks. Oh man, and we got the this is like a terrible boss fighting over here, so we are going to lose a life. Not much we can really do about it. Come on, game. Alright, so we're going to touch of ice. We've got multicast for physical. We got multicast for burst or static. I think we go for burst. It's only these two though. I'd rather go for static. We haven't really been picking up a lot of crit, which is bad because we are running crit mastery, but we are in a really bad spot in terms of where we are damage wise and survivability, so I've been kind of focusing on those as opposed to getting the crit chance going. So it makes sense to do it what I'm doing, but I mean obviously if we had more damage we would be able to survive a bit easier because we wouldn't have to worry about dodging all of this mess. So there's two sides to the coin over here, you know, it's a double-sided edge. Do I go for the damage and hope and pray I do enough, or do we go for the upgrades over there? So we're going to go for that. We're going to go for area of effect for area. That's okay. We don't have enough area of effect on our thunderclap just yet, so I'm not really worrying about upgrading it too much in terms of cast frequency or damage. I think we can focus on some of the other skills instead that are able to get there. I think right now that's just like a little stat stick of disoriented. If I land up going past the boss and it lands up proccing at that time, then that's fantastic, but otherwise it's going to be quite a useless skill, you'll see. Or maybe, I mean, it's good for killing fodder near us and things like that, but I don't think it's doing too much in terms of boss damage for us. So that's just an unfortunate event over there for us. But as you can see, dealing quite a decent chunk of damage to bosses. They're also dealing a decent chunk of damage to us. Oh man, come on. Not like this. Nope. Apparently the R-frame dodge over there didn't want to work for us. So we're in a bit of a pickle over here. We have no lives left, and we've still got a couple good amount of bosses to go. So we're going to just hope and pray that we can do enough damage to kill the rest of them. Luckily 2 of them are dead. It does make it easier to kill the other 2 bosses, except for the fact that we are able to kill all of the monsters so quickly that we've already spawned the next set of bosses. So that's the only bad part about this, but otherwise I think I mean, it just shows that our damage is good, but we're still in a really tough spot because of having the bosses spawn so quickly. Man, getting another dodge would be really, really good. We're going to go and grab the damage on Cobra Totem and a legendary multicast. That's fantastic. We can take a bit of poison damage over there. And I think the prophetess, nope, there is another prophetess. There's 2 eternal guardians. So irritating, that little beam of theirs, constantly having to dodge out the way or move out the way. And if you don't have a lot of movement speed and you're too close to them or something, then you do land up taking a lot of damage. But for us, we're just going to run around the edges like we're doing over here. It's not the best idea to stand close to them. There you go. As you can see, he's got his little beam up and it just deals damage to us. It's so irritating because you can't even see it until you run around the corner. Woo! We nearly got Kamehameha over there, and that would have been the end of us and the end of the run. So luckily, a bit of a good reflex over there. Whew, that was hectic. So we've only got this boss and the next boss set. Here they are already. That's a bit hectic. A little bit earlier than I expected. Let's go and grab the cast frequency. We're really hoping for a bit more damage over here. But my goodness, can we do this? We are so close. It would make for a great time if we are able to. But, oh man, that was so close. I nearly messed up there being greedy. I should never have done that, but I did anyway. We've nearly got 2 of the bosses down and dead. Come on, game. Come on. We can do this. A level 1 prestige, curse 7. It will also tell us just how much XP we get for this kind of stuff. Come on, baby. This is extremely nerve-wracking. No, oh my goodness. We have 6 levels. Let me just use these quickly. We're going to go and increase area of effect, damage, more movement speed, and some life. 1 boss is down. That's good. That means we have 1 less to worry about. I think we're going to kill Gameth over here. Nope. That will be on the next round. Come on. There, no, Gameth is still not dead, but 1 of them died. There we go. All of them are dead except for Gameth, which as you can see is probably one of the most irritating ones. But now we don't really have to worry about running all that way around. We can just run around him. Woo, okay, we still did a 12-minute run on him, so 9 minutes 14 seconds. Really slow. But oh my goodness, we actually did it. We landed up beating Curse 7 on a 0 prestige character. We landed up getting 50% crit right at the end. Wow, that was hectic. Ooh. Okay, we actually got 5 achievements for that. From level 1 all the way up to prestige. Oh, nearly 50. That would have been really cool. But we landed up getting 2 of the weapons, a couple of other skills that we wouldn't have otherwise had. And we landed up doing a lot of damage with Shockwave Totem and Cobra Totem. So they really did save the day. So luckily I did decide to go with Slam. And that was that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's ladies and gentlemen, not only guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.